A wild ride, though, temperature-wise. All right, thank you, Lindsay. Well, Alzheimer's is the only disease among the top 10 causes of death in America that cannot be prevented, slowed, or cured.
We talked to a homeopathic doctor who says you can do several things to avoid the devastating effects of Alzheimer's. That's coming up on KOLO 8 News Now. And here's a look at the local.
Welcome back, everyone. My guest today is Dr. Jay Sordean. He is a homeopathic doctor. You specialize in Oriental medicine, a lot of the alternatives.
That's absolutely
which
correct.
So many people are turning to, of course, in today's healthcare. People want to find other methods. We are talking about Alzheimer's. Some people believe there's not much you can do about this, but there's a lot of research out there that says things contribute to this, and you say there are things we need to avoid, and there's things that for sure will cause this devastating disease.
Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher, and Nelson Mandela all had Alzheimer's. This is a devastating illness for so many individuals who have it, as well as their family members. My heart really goes out to them. There's 3 mistakes that people can avoid to help reduce the chances of getting Alzheimer's. Number 1, I call the John Belushi. He was a huge person, and he was obese. But obesity is no laughing matter, actually. Here's a 5 pounds of fat.
Ugh. I don't even want to think about this.
Exactly. The more fat we have on our body, the smaller our brain becomes. That's research by the Kaiser Family Research Center. Number 2, I call the 3 Stooges. The 3 Stooges used to hit themselves in the head and fall into, you know, it was so hilarious. But it's actually no laughing matter because these little traumas over time can build up and cause
injury,
damage
and
to the brain.
people with TBI, are they more at risk?
Absolutely.
That's so devastating.
Yes. People who have chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a lot of different sports figures also have that. So wearing headgear is very important, whether you're riding a bicycle, doing skateboarding, playing football, boxing.
Makes total sense.
And number 3, I call the Prince Charles, because it has to do with dental hygiene. And Craig Ferguson on the Late Late Show used to make fun of my teeth. But inflammation and bacterial infection of the teeth and the gums will actually go up into the sinuses and cause eventually leaky brain syndrome.
I've heard dentists talk about that.
They have, and it is a very real thing.
Okay.
So there are 3 things. There's a brain formula. Blood circulation is very important to get to the brain. So acupuncture, neurologic relief center technique, those are things that can help to increase blood flow to the brain so you get the oxygen necessary.
The other thing that it's really big on your brain formula, and you hear this all the time, we read about it in so many books, this is proven, inflammation. Sugar, certain things causing inflammation in the body, obviously.
Diabetes is an inflammatory condition. And Alzheimer's is called type 3 diabetes in many circles because of the intimate relationship between high sugar levels and what happens is glycosylated end products. The brain actually gets more sugarized, and then it starts being attacked by the immune system, just like other areas of the body.
All right, Dr. Jay, we're about out of time, but if you'd like to read more, he has a book coming out soon called Super Brain by Dr. Jay Sordean, and it's all about your brain health. Of course, this is all to talk about, you know, getting more awareness with Alzheimer's because it's so devastating and horribly devastating on the caregivers of people afflicted with this disease. Dr. Jay, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for helping us.
And stay with us. We'll be right back.
For news while you're on the move.